All right, so on the arrows, really the metaphor was a breakthrough. And anytime we want anything that we focus our attention on life is what we actually produce, what we create. Most of the time we focus on our hurts, habits, and hangups because that's our habit as humans. We ask questions. Why am I doing this? What does this mean? How can I do it better? Why did they do that to me? We actually quite often ask questions there is no answer to other than a fictitious story we're telling in our minds. And yet we decide to suffer from that story, which is fictitious, which we made up in our mind. Really, really ridiculous habit to have. The challenge is it's a habit, most habits, we're not even consciously aware of them. So this is an exercise when you do the arrow break where you consciously, for a moment, go, what's that hurt, habit, or hang up that's been holding me back? Be honest in the moment and deal with it. Just bury it, take it home, and go. The rebar is a different metaphor. The rebar is exactly what we talked about, is if you want to have success of the 20% that does 80%, if you want your life to be happy, healthy, and whole, you're going to have to work for that. You're going to have to work for that in two different areas. Inner work, and the inner game and the outer game. The inner game is your belief system, like Paul was talking about yesterday. There's going to be plenty of times where your mental mind, your personality, your body is going to feel it's in chaos. It doesn't want to do it. It has no. It's going to be uncomfortable, and yet if you want to have success, you're going to have to do it anyway. Facing our hurts, habits, and hang-ups is one of those moments. It creates chaos. We don't want to do it. We're comfortable even in our misery, right? And we enjoy our comfort. So use that metaphor to break through. This is a metaphor for being uncomfortable and doing it anyway. A couple of years ago, I decided to start a new business opportunity, and I didn't have time. I mean, that was the excuse my brain was giving me. You don't have time. You already do 5 or 6 things. And what about the family? What about the church? And what about your hobbies? There is no time. And I looked at my day, and I said, well, you know what? At the end of the day, from about 8 o'clock to 10:30, I veg out in front of the TV. I just veg out in front of the TV. I said, well, what would happen if I went to bed at 8 o'clock instead of vegging out on TV, and wake up 2.5 hours earlier when I actually have energy and put in the time there? It was uncomfortable because I missed my favorite show. It was uncomfortable because the sun's not up at 4 o'clock. And for a week, it was uncomfortable, and I bitched and I moaned and I complained, and I did it anyway. And today, that business pays me, well, we fed 5,000 children in the last 18 months from that business, which I work from 4 to 6 a.m. There's a lot of times we're going to have to do things. We're going to have to get on calls and talk to people. Whoa, totally uncomfortable. Isn't that bizarre? You can talk to your mom, you can talk to people all day long, but all of a sudden you got to talk to somebody that asked you to call them about the business, and your armpits start to sweat, your knee starts to knock, and it's time to mow the lawn for the 3rd time this week, right? There's sometimes you just got to make the commitment and do it anyway, even if it's uncomfortable. This is 6 feet of rebar, 3/4 inch rebar. This is the same material they use to reinforce steel buildings to build skyscrapers. They use this to make the buildings don't fall down. It's not meant to bend. It's not meant to bend. So this is what we're going to do. Paul and Mike are going to come up, and they're going to stick this in the part of their throat where they really don't think it should go, and it's going to rest right on that little circle thing. And what you're going to want to do is really going to want to step into this. Now, if you have slippery shoes or shoes that are going to wobble, take them off. You need to be totally stable. You need to put your full body weight into this. What I recommend you do is, in line with your partner, you're going to kind of go 1, 2, and on this, and you drop your arms, you're going in. That makes sense?
Yes.
Because you want to both go in at the same time. So however you want to work that out is going to be good. Now you guys can do this, and God bless you.
Ready? Sure you don't want to back out? All right.
Now make sure you go.
1, 2, 3.
Wow, you made it look so easy. Piece of cake.
No, actually, that's physically impossible. So you actually created a miracle here. But this is what I want you guys to realize. When we're operating from doubt, when we're operating from fear, when we're operating from a hurt, a habit, a memory in time, call it a regret. I have regrets, right? Regret is a thief. If I regret for something I did in the past or didn't do in the past, and that really, and I'm thinking about that all the time, am I coming from a position of energy? Am I coming from a position of power? No, because I'm not even present. Amy was saying yesterday, when you go through the journey, be present. If we are making excuses, if we're living in the past saying, well, I'm this way because of, you just gave up all of your power, all of your freedom, and you will forever suffer. That makes sense? You can't operate from that space. So I want to play a song right now, because as you guys are thinking about this rebar, you're probably in that space where your mind is going, oh my God, there's a good reason I shouldn't do this. Let me think of one. And anytime you're in that space, where you're just not moving in honest effort, meaning the idea we're in a situation, you drop your ball, I pick up the ball and hand it to you, you say thank you, we go on about our business. But if she dropped, and I wonder, oh, she dropped the ball, did she do that on purpose? Is she gonna knee me in the head when I go pick up the ball? Does she really need help, not need help? Should I be the one to help her? When we get into our mind, we're not operating authentically. So I'm gonna play a song that I play quite often when I am in chaos. So Paul shared yesterday, when your mind, your body, your emotions are in chaos, yet you got to show up. You can't show up in that energy, otherwise you won't be effective. You need to calm back and operate from the space that Mama was sharing with us yesterday, the I am, presence. You want to operate from that space most you can. All right, so I'm going to play this. Just kick back, listen to the words, let it be. See if you can find your space with this. All right, this is actually from a guy. His name is Adam Bauer. This is called the Healing Song.
I am healing, I am healing, I am healed. I am safe and peaceful in my body. I am healing, I am healing, I am healed. I am safe and peaceful in my body. The outside world heartbreaking as it feels. It's the perfect place I'm meant to be. The outside world heartbreaking as it feels. It's the perfect place I'm meant to be. Hari Om Tat Sat Satchidananda. Hari Om Tat Sat Satchidananda. Hariom Tatsat Satchidananda. I am happy, I am seen, and I am known. Everywhere I go, I feel at home. I am happy, I am seen, and I am known. Everywhere I go, I feel at home. I am blissful, I am conscious, I am true. Love is the essence of my nature. I am blissful, I am conscious, I am true. Love is the essence of my nature. Hariom Tat Sat Satchidananda. Hariom Tat Sat Satchidananda. Hariom Tat Sat Satchidananda.
Now the place you're in right now, is there a hurt, habit, or hang up preventing you from doing anything? So, you know, when you're in a pure place and your mind isn't muddying the water, mind isn't troubling, life presents us issues. There's going to be pain physically, there's going to be pain emotionally, spiritually. That's part of life. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is a choice. Suffering is when we just hold it in mind. And when you choose to suffer, you're ineffective, you steal your glory, your wisdom, everything that you can give to the world, that you're here to do. You just bury in this illusion of suffering. This illusion, it's a real suffering, it's in your mind, but it's a story you made up. You can let the story go, or you can change the story and have it turn out a different way. Write a new chapter, write a happy ending. It could have been, my childhood was horrible, but I wrote a new childhood in my mind. I have a new father that I love dearly, and a new mom that I love dearly and I respect. And is it fake? No, it's not fake, it's very real. What's fake is the anger, the resentment, the hurts, the habits, the hang-ups. You know we got them, let's grow up and get past them. What we're gonna do now is uncomfortable. When you get uncomfortable, when your brain goes into chaos, pick a song, pick a music, read a Bible passage, do your affirmations, whatever it is to get back in that calm spirit where we can operate from a position of authenticity and power, not weakness, fear, and victimhood. We good on that? Now we saw what Mike and Paul did. What you guys want to do is partner up. Pick somebody approximately the same body weight. Approximately. Okay? And then we're going to come up one at a time. I'm going to stand in the middle. If it looks like you guys are struggling, I'm going to push the bar down. I'm not bending the bar. I'm just starting the bar down. You guys need to come in together. So talk it out. You want a firm stance because you are going to be pushing hard. You want to hug each other. You want to do it at the exact same time. If one of you does not commit, the other person commits. The one who did not commit is going to fall down, and it's going to hurt your ego and your pride. Might hurt your butt a little bit too. So commit and go. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. We clear?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
Commit. Move forward. Don't stop.
Guys are ground. You're going to want to go really.
You guys got this.
Go, 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 go.
Yeah! Wow, that was amazing. Wow, good job, man.
Congrats to Jesse and Angela for going first. Paul and Mark. Paul and Mike, they knew what they were doing. All right, what you got? Ready?
Yeah.
Remember that stance.
Yep.
Right where you think you would want to go. Right where it's not supposed to go.
Okay.
1, 2,
3.
Yeah!
Oh. Whoa. Holy cow.
Right, man.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. That was the last answer.
Here, Chase. Here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Go, go, go.
That's it.
Yeah!
Time.
Good job, Peter.
Person. Yeah.
All right, Jerry.
This is awesome.
You got this.
Look how the mark is perfectly in half.
That's what it is. Good job, guys.
Okay? Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I've known Dr. Jerry for about 10 years, maybe a little longer. 82 years old. 85-ish. Worked in his home-based business, doing it for years. Loves his family. Neat guy. I'm so thankful.
Good job, Jerry.
Okay, yeah.
All right, Peter.
Same place. Yeah, I actually put the ends on it, the tape and the stuff, just because you can touch it. I didn't have. Go, go, go. Now this is really good because this was choking him out. He's going, and he committed and did it anyway.
Good job.
Okay, now arrows, you got this. Fix up. Oh, no doubt. Back up. All right, so let's keep this thing up. You're gonna power it.
Yeah. That's it. We're gonna look at this table. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, go. Push. Hard. Push. Right.
That's awesome.
Right. Man.
All right, Rita doing. Bobby.
Just keep moving forward.
Go, 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 go.
Somebody similar weight. So I gotta find somebody around my weight. I don't
Right, Gregory and Will.
say hi. Ask me. We get up there. Oh, we got a waiver.
Wow. All right, Gene and Deborah.
We're both caregivers. We both have the same.
That's right. We're powerful caregivers.
Like I think it's layered up in it.
Yeah, you don't want it on the blow. We were both soft soaking. All right. So get a good. There you go.
Yeah, that's
You want to go one?
not crazy. It's like dark outside.
Push.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Look over here.
Powerful,
All right, Lori, Sue, and Wanda are next.
All right, same place as there.
Oh, it's got a little
Same
bit.
place.
Yeah,
Where's our rebar?
It's right here on the
but we can take it home since we drove.
So, is it in the group or individually?
Scott, girlfriend.
Hey, flip back.
Let me try it.
On the ball. Where's Sue?
Maybe we'll send a text message.
Now, you guys are okay. So
Yeah, but
Discard it.
you want to do on the timing thing and both push and don't stop.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
because I can't go back to normal.
All right, Amy. You got this.
I was sending it to the Telegram.
Actually, I'll show it to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Got it. Thank you. Sweet.
Be uncomfortable.
I did.
Wait.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Everybody, I'm gonna count to 3 and let's give Rob a huge thank you. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you guys. There's nothing I like more than really coming and hanging out with everybody and really just trying to live into all of that which we know we are and we can be. We have so much value, so much wisdom, so many miracles and blessings we can give other people. We can just get past our own head trash, that stinking thinking that holds us back. It's a fiction. It's a fiction. So if you ever really get in a place where you're depressed, you're believing your own story and you're having a struggle, call me. Send me a text, shout me out on Facebook. We're here as a family. Somebody said it yesterday, I think maybe Paul said it. Somebody said it, that they felt protected here. Who said that? They said they felt protected here, where other business opportunities, other people, other relationships, you're not so protected. In fact, I'll tell a story. I told it at one of the, I think, lunch yesterday. 10 years ago, I was promoting an opportunity that's very famous, very popular online, even today. I was one of the speakers at the event because we obviously did something special. So I'm one of the speakers. The event's over. We're at a bar doing a speakers like dinner. And so all the speakers were there, all the leaders, you know some of them. We're at the bar. We all get totally trash drunk. Now this was in Texas, and in Texas, this particular bar, they had a big bull. I mean, like one of these like big horned bulls in this bullpen as like a mascot. And as I'm going into the bar, I feel like I need to give the bull a hug. You know, he's just a sad bull. He's trapped. Now, of course, I don't. Then I go in and I do dinner. But we get drunk. We get so drunk that when we leave the bar, I still think the bull needs a hug. So I tell my friends, I'm going to go give the bull a hug. So you would think these people who say they love me, who say they appreciate my effort, who say they appreciate the sales I bring in, would stop me from the bull. But no, they pulled out their iPhones to take a picture of me going into the bowl. And they allowed me to go in. I don't respect those people. I don't trust those people. Those people could have cost me my life because they weren't there for me. I have never seen anything non-integrous here. Thank you for protecting us. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Rich family.
Guys, thank you.